Charles, you let the termite certificate lapse. What is wrong with you? God. After we close on the home, we're bombarded with a bunch of paperwork. And then when we own the home, there's a tons of things that we should be doing that most of us forget. It's Take a Tip Tuesday. This is 5 things you should be doing as a homeowner. Hi, my name is Kristina Smallhorn, your real estate whisperer, providing you the best real estate tips with a dash of humor. Be sure to subscribe now so you don't miss my most beneficial and humorous tips. This week we're covering 5 things that will help you maintain your home and the papers that you need after the closing. Between me, you, and the fence post, I know darn well that Charles hasn't even checked that insurance policy since the day we closed on it. We're probably wasting a ton of money. My first money saving tip is, when was the last time you had your homeowner's insurance checked? A lot of times when we close on our house that we don't even really think about how much we could probably save if we just did a little bit more investigating. There are plenty of homeowners insurance policies out there that will cover you with all sorts of things. Just make sure you find the right one for you at the best cost, and you can change it yearly. It doesn't matter. You don't have to stick with one just because you've had them for years. I know I've made that mistake too. I've kept these papers for like 3 years. Can I throw these things away now? Tip number 2 is, when was the last time you actually kept a receipt of something that was done as far as a repair on your house? I always tell my clients to make sure that they put all of their repairs in a folder. So that way when you decide to sell your home, you can show the buyers how you've maintained it over a period of time. Some people actually even keep a calendar of actually when those repairs were done. That's a little overkill as far as I'm concerned, but if you want to go that extra step, that always looks really good to future buyers. You know, my husband Charles is about as dumb as a box of rocks. He told me to throw away this survey. And that man wouldn't know if important paper if it gave him 1,000 paper cuts. Glad I kept it. Dummy. Tip number 3 is, this is 2 documents that seem to go to the wayside. One of them is your flood insurance policy. Not just the policy, it's actually the flood elevation certificate. That certificate for some reason seems to get lost in the shuffle. So either, when you get your closing documents, make sure you take that out of the package and put that in a separate place. A lot of times your insurance company has a copy of that, but sometimes that even gets lost at the insurance companies. The other thing that seems to get really lost in the shuffle is a copy of the survey of your property. So that's just a little map that shows where the property lines end and begin. It's good to keep this, especially if you're going to go ahead and put a fence up later on, and it's also good for your future buyers. So put those off to the side, maybe even a safety deposit box. Charles, when was the last time you had this AC serviced? Over the years, I've worked with many sellers that have bought brand new homes, and sometimes they are under the illusion that they don't need to do anything to maintain that house over the builder warranty. Many homes come with builder warranties to up to 5 years. Here in Louisiana, we actually have the New Home Warranty Act, and every state has something a little bit different. Even though you've bought a brand new house, that doesn't mean you don't have to do certain things to maintain it. Like, for instance, the air conditioning unit does need to be serviced every single year. The other thing is to make sure that your termite contract is up to date. Generally, you have to renew those about every 6 months. Sometimes it's up to a year. And then the other thing that you need to do is start checking around the house for things like changing out the air conditioning filter, cracks around the windows, seals that have been broken with caulking. Those are all regular maintenance things that need to be done that are not covered by any home warranty. For the love of Pete, Charles, just put this on your tongue and tell me if this battery's still good. Such a baby. My last tip is the most important tip of all for you and your family. Make sure that you check your smoke detectors and your carbon monoxide detectors. Change out the batteries every time you change the time. So in the spring and the fall, that's when you should be changing out your batteries for those. Make sure they're nice and fresh so that your family's protected. Looks like this weekend I'll be doing a lot of dumpster diving trying to find all them papers because of Charles. Whether you've just purchased your home or owned your home for a while, there's going to be some things that we forget. So hopefully this week's video was helpful to you. If you'd like to read some more buying and selling tips of your home, you could always visit my website at yourrealestatewhisperer.com. If you'd like to watch some more videos about home ownership, go ahead and click the playlist right here. My name is Kristina Smallhorn, your real estate whisperer for Ascension Parish, and I tell you all this because you matter. Now, if you really want to do me a favor, go ahead and make sure you subscribe. That's that button right here. And if you want to visit Kristina's website, that's that button right here. And if you want to watch some more buying and selling tips, they're really cool. Go ahead and click over here.